Hey, Leo, welcome to your general love reading. I was going to say Virgo. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, or you could have heavy Virgo in your chart. But this is for Leo. Welcome to your general love read. All right. We're looking at going through this portal, all right, into the middle of the month, but whenever you come to this, if it resonates for you, that is when it was meant for you. Okay, if you are new, welcome. You'll see why I'm laughing in a minute. Spirit is funny sometimes. I am intuitive. So much of what you get here is going to not be traditional. Just take what resonates for you, leave the rest as a general rule. Roles can be reversed. Could be picking up old baggage, new energy, third parties, right? So just take what feels light for you. All right, for those of you that are returning, much love to you. I appreciate you strongly. All right, so for the intention. So in this, I have two decks, my original 30 card deck and my new Mindset Unicorn 54 card deck, okay? And it's very rare that I get when the two cards pop out together, but there they are. Like, stand in your power, do not close off your heart, so above, so below. Okay, there's so much coming for you. There is a lot coming out of this portal. And I almost feel like for some of you, it's like you and somebody standing side by side. Okay, finally coming into an alignment for someone there, which is beautiful energy. Okay, and the intention here is a completion of a cycle. Okay, rebirth, which I love. That's beautiful. It's like somebody had been really waiting a long time, holding on to a lot of emotions. Okay, and then all of a sudden, Leo, you get your strength and this rebirth happens. Okay, so beautiful energy. So I'm going to start out. Actually, Spirit says, why did you put them there? Let's put them right here. And I say, okay, whatever you say. All right, we're going to start out by pulling some messages. I'm going to pull messages from your person, from you, okay? And feel free to reverse if it needs to, okay? So, your person. We'll pull one more. Thank you. And you. One more. Thank you. All right. So, this person, okay? Let's still remember the good times we shared. So there is a lot of reminiscing that's going on. I need to go my own way for a while. When they give me asthma, that's something that somebody really needs to listen to. So you're all I've ever wanted. So you are all this person has ever wanted. And you may get some sort of clarification, I'm feeling, but I feel like they still have a journey they have to go on. Okay. On your side, there are still so many unsaid things between us. So definitely could be that you haven't said everything that you want to say to each other. I am working towards a better future. Okay. And the thought of you still does things to me. So very energetic connection. But you're not letting it slow you down, okay? You are still keeping yourself on this path forward. So what would they say to you if they could say something to you today, okay? I am afraid we will not work out. So they don't trust this, okay? I'm not trying to not pay attention to you, right? I'm going my own way. I'm trying to not pay attention to you. They could be really actively trying to make sure that they are not watching you on social media or messaging you, okay? You are not wrong about me, all right? So whatever you thought, there's a part of the truth that you know of them. Okay, and what would you say here? Listen, I was not to blame for this drama. Okay, so there's either interference from a third party, or, you know, you're like, I'm not the one that like ran away from this. I can do anything when you are by my side. Okay. And so this person, I feel like they're working for this, you know, you're working through for this better life, and they're working off on their own little thing. And you're like, listen, if you would just be there by my side, this would happen a lot faster. Okay. But you know, you have to complete this cycle. All right. But you do feel that energetic connection. So what's going on emotionally here? Your person is lonely, okay, detached from you, separated from you. For some of you, they could be feeling like they're single, but they feel like they're in this crowd, right? And that, like they could be in a room full of people, but without you, they are completely detached. Okay, and for you, you're a little irritated, but you're also just getting things done, okay? I feel like you're annoyed, you're bothered, you're put out, you're tired of waiting, okay? But what I love here is that you could be a parent or a caregiver, or just be somebody very essential in your community. And you're continuing to grow, to cultivate, to love on people despite everything else that's going on in your life. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on here. We're going to look at the overview energy, obstacles, current energy, and future possibilities. Okay. Obstacles. Current and future possibilities. Okay. So, all right, the overview here is that it's almost like, okay, I feel like this is two of air, but I feel like this person is underwater. Okay. But regardless, it's almost like they're trying to recalibrate, okay, themselves. You know, I'm looking at this hand first, and then I'm looking at the other hand, and what am I looking for? And, you know, which one offers me? I do feel like this person is underwater. It's like, which choice offers me the breath of life? Like, it's almost like this person is underwater holding these two birds, right? Like, which one of you is going to like keep me alive in all of this? The obstacle here is the conversation. Okay, 8 of fire with the star. So it's almost like they're showing me almost like somebody that's, you know, like when you've waited and waited and waited, and you saved up in your little piggy bank, okay, to get something that you really wanted. And perhaps like for some reason they're showing me like these 1950s like cereal boxes, and you save and save, and then you could send in and you'd get something special. Only when you get enough to get it, like you realize that there's no more left. And so you don't really know how to have this communication. I mean, this is like 88, angel number 88. Like, you don't know how to have this communication about, you know, almost like everything I thought I was, I'm not. And they're showing me it's almost like you're just, everything's being released from you that you thought you were. And there's almost like a fear of, once you realize that I'm not the person that you thought, then are you even going to care about me? Again, the current energy here is the call, okay? The trumpet of choice here. And it's under the Two of Air, under the Two of Swords, the Judgment card. So this really is about making a choice on your path. And the future possibilities is, right, look, this Pegasus is leaping right through the portal. Okay? Like, I'm not letting myself get stuck in that in-between. I am leaping ahead and I'm going after what I want. Okay? Ace of Swords. I've got the clarity. I'm moving forward. So let's look a little closer. All right. So, yeah, the Judgment choice here, right? The Two of Air. It's hard, okay, because there's a lot of heartbreak. And it is slowly, like, burning away. But there's a lot of old wounds here that need to heal up. Being the card of jealousy, you could see this person look like they are moving on. And you may feel like, you know, if I, right, I'm underwater. If I send this message, if I say this, it's not going to matter anyway. Because again, you've really gone through a lot of work to get where you are right here. There's the star, right? To get to this point where you can say, I've made a decision and I want to tell you how I feel. So you're changing, right? And you do want the communication you really want is to say, I want to take this back to a light-hearted energy, to bring in a playful, light-hearted, emotional connection here with you. Okay. But the star here is that maybe, I'm getting for some of you, again, right? Like, maybe what you thought you wanted from this person was just a little fling. And you, as you were saving up, right, for this special moment, you're going to go after this person. And suddenly you look in this cup and it's full, right? Because here we've got this Knight of Cups, right? Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups. You're realizing that you really do have feelings for this person. And it's very energetic. It's very electrified, being the eel. And so it's very hard for you. You want it to be light and playful, but there's a very deep coursing love here between you and this person. So the Judgment, okay. All right. So Page of Wands in reverse. You're afraid to take a risk. Okay, you're afraid to take a risk here. right? It's like you feel like you can't really grasp onto things with all of these emotions. The Empress with the Ace of Wands. But there is a spark, and if this spark lights up underneath this, everything's going to come to a boil, okay? Ace of Air here, the Magician. So somebody's sending up smoke signals, okay? Somebody's sending up the energy, right, to follow, hurry through this portal and follow me, okay? And the other person, Three of Stones, okay, is a little bit afraid to move forward, okay? Could be deeply rooted in a past connection. There we've got the Ten of Wands, carrying a lot of responsibility. But it's important, I feel like, for someone to put some of this weight down, okay, that really is not theirs to manage. And that's what sparks that boil, right? That boiling water, that passionate connection. And it is a protection here, okay? To know that I feel like this person to you is home. So let's clarify a little deeper. Okay, tell me about the Three of Swords. Yeah, you're back and forth because of the heartbreak of the past. Okay. Hot and then cold, hot and then cold. That's why Two of Swords, back and forth, back and forth. But you've done a lot of work, right, to get here to the Star. There you are. Okay, you're in your energy here. Down here is the Ten of Swords on the Strength card, where it's like you've put the pain to rest. Believe in yourself, that you've put it to rest enough to take this risk. Okay, Page of Cups here. Yeah, again, Five of Swords. You're afraid to communicate because of something could have been said that felt like a betrayal. Maybe it needs to be explained. And you have all of these emotions for this person. Queen of Wands, right? Like, they seem just out of reach. And with the World, there's this feeling that you may not reach them before they end this cycle out. And so you don't really know what to say, right? Page of Wands in reverse. Okay. The Knight of Swords with the Lovers in reverse. Your ego says, this isn't the real deal. Your ego says this is not it. Okay. That's a lot of fear, right? So you could be just going after like everything else, trying to squash this passion from coming together, right? You're trying to go logical. That's all comes back to that Two of Air, right? Water or air. That's why the Two of Air feels underwater to me. Do I trust my emotions or do I go with my logical brain? Right? If I trust my emotions, then I'm going to allow the emotions and I'm going to allow the fire to get my heart going, right? I'm going to let things happen here the way that I feel like they're meant to. If I go with my logic, like I'm just going to say all clarity, all points of action lead toward going after my empire and leaving this out completely. Okay, so future energy here, the Shaman. Yeah, you're going to go through this portal. Last chance, I'm going to zip through this portal. Okay, somebody's sending up smoke signals. And all of a sudden there's this emotional awareness that this is where I'm meant to be. Okay, the Tower, the Six of Cups. This is where I'm meant to be. But again, the other person is clinging a little bit to the past. Knight of Pentacles. If they're the ones sending the signals, they're sending you mixed signals. And it's slowing everything down. Yeah, they could be dealing with their own fears, okay, of abandonment here. But I'm kind of getting from Spirit, right? We've got here with the Five of Cups, we've got the bottom, the Seven of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, now is the divine timing. Like, look at the timing to speak your truth to this person. And then let it fall as it may, right? There's the Chariot. You are safe to take this action forward. So let's go ahead and pull a couple of oracle cards. All right. Whew, came right out. Yeah, there's an acceptance here coming in between the both of you that there is the energetic connection here. This is a very special connection. Okay. Something that does not come around very often in life. And again, just know that as you're moving forward, especially through this portal, right? Going through this solar eclipse, that everything that you hold dear is protected. Okay, there's no reason to fear this rebirth, right? Because here at the bottom of the deck, right, there's this fear, watching, oh no, the portal. What's on the other side? Trying to feel like having all this patience, right? But there's also the balance, right? Like you're carrying all of the knowledge forward through all of the knowledge of the past forward, right? See it slowly moving through. All of that knowledge of the past is moving forward with you. Just surrender to it. So let's get a little bit of advice. Moving through the portal, what do you need to know? Lunar eclipse. Okay, this lunar eclipse created the spark of change. And who you were, like I said before, who you were before is no more. Okay? You're leaving it behind. It isn't who you are anymore, right? All of that's being lifted away. And you are coming into this deep change within yourself that you cannot stop. So I'm going to pull a couple of messages from the universe to close it off. If you've enjoyed the video, please make sure you remember to click on that like. It is the energetic give back to the channel. It helps more people to see the message. All right, so Six of Cups. Okay, you are coming back into a unity with this person, but it's taking both of you having to come to this and just let go of control. Okay, letting go of the fears and just being there, right? Those trees, grounded, so above, so below, heart wide open. And that's what you're doing here. Yeah, again, okay, Wheel of Fortune. It's divine timing. What I love is that there are two paths here. Okay, so no matter which direction you come at this, okay, there's paths. No matter which way you come, right, it's a path, and that's really what the portals are. And as you come out of this, the sun, you'll grow. All right. 7 of Pentacles. Everything will become more abundant on the other side. And this person here, okay, it's almost like they're wearing this crown of ice, okay? They're showing me, it's almost like, right? Like been under the water for so long that coming through on the other side, like now there's this ice that's formed, okay? And so there's still a lot of thoughts that have to be cleared out, but there's a lot of things growing here. And there's some deep roots and some very deep connections coming in here. All right. So I hope this helped you. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of the week. That solar eclipse starts here in the U.S., here on the Pacific coast at around midnight. And then it's like slowly transitioning, right? So the 9th and the 10th will be all feeling that solar eclipse energy, and just be gentle with yourselves, okay? Much love. I will see you next time. Bye.